And it's the Spurs to start out. A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Kareem. And it's KD in at the 3.
First team foul.
And the Spurs with possession. George passes to Pippen. 5 on the clock.
Well, KD, a very skilled defender, outstanding with his positioning, and he's got incredible length to contest shots.
Pass to Leonard. James in the post. SGA defending. Some solid defense there from SGA. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Outside, George. And he banks in the layup.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
George against LeBron. A 3 from Leonard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier I spoke with the Spurs head coach. Wemby came up and coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back over to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now here's LeBron. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bulls making a change here. Gibson's checked in.
Chicago substitution, number 22, Ty Gibson.
And here's Shaq. O'Neal sets the screen for Pippen. 5 to shoot. From deep, SGA. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last out.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Boozer, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Pass to LeBron. it to Leonard. Fires from the wing. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. Back to SGA. Drains the three-pointer. SGA's got 6.
Now that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
James, the pass to Leonard. Back to LeBron. It's hauled in by Pippen.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
1:32 left here in the opening quarter. And a wide open look for SGA. Short. Rebound by the Bulls.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And the dunk by James.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen with the putback. And O'Neal is right there.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Durant. Nothing on the board. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. George passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Giannis from outside. LeBron grabs the miss. Chicago trailing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pippen against Durant. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Right side, Pippen. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
O'Neal is out there with George. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pippen in at the 1. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. That free throw good from George.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
And George drops them both. Bulls trail by 4. LeBron outside. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Drops in the tray. Wembanyama has got himself on the board with 3 there. Outside, George. And no good that time. Great D that time from James. Leonard kicks to LeBron. Wembanyama outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Antetokounmpo against LeBron. SGA surveying the defense. Here's Shaq. Oh, the size and the force of Shaquille O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
LeBron passes to Leonard. LeBron a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for the Bulls, Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really help make an impact on that end.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Giannis outside. Right side, O'Neal. Using his size out of the backcourt, Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Leonard, the pass to LeBron. Leonard with the screen on George. Pass to Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
So it's San Antonio now. It's a 3-point game. Floats it up for Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Leonard kicks to James. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound, San Antonio. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Giannis passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the 3-point bomb. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to James. Back to Leonard. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now, here's Pippen. Nice shot by SGA.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Wembanyama passes to KD. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Now just a 3-point Spurs lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bounce pass, Pippen. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Leonard. And the Spurs scoring again.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard dishes to LeBron. Outside for KD. Wembanyama sets a screen for Durant. It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. "16 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. James. LeBron with the muscle inside.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs lead by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Bulls trail by 3. So for Chicago right now, Durant is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Kareem. And it's Leonard in at the 2-guard spot. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Now Leonard. Outside, James. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on George. Outside, James. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Pippen. Scoreless thus far. Just 5 to shoot. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. That's a miss. And with it, he is 5 for 9. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Leonard missing. Spurs leading by 3. Pass to SGA. Pippen against LeBron. Out to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Leonard looking around. Screen by James. A shot missing. Excellent D there from George. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. And Durant sends it back.
Well, how about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
Leonard against SGA. The putback, and O'Neal is right there. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Back to James. Point-blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Back to SGA. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Bulls trail by 7.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. Wembanyama sets a screen for James. For San Antonio, they've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. They get it back. Giannis kicks to George. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Second shot opportunity.
Capable of guarding any position, LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
Here's Wembanyama. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Spurs leading by 5. Outside, SGA. SGA on the wing. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, his scoring has been a huge part of their success here. But this is not new, right? We come to expect this every night.
Pass to LeBron. Back to Leonard. Uncovered. And that one, good. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Now here's Pippen. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 7.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's James. That shot off. And so it's San Antonio in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got SGA. O'Neal is out there with George. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Leonard with the ball. James outside. Oh, good on the triple.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. Back to SGA. That shot wide open. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Leonard no luck.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Giannis outside. Here's Shaq, and he can't bank that one in. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Pippen. Outside, SGA. Back to Pippen. Spurs passing it around. Here's O'Neal. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now James. Up top, Leonard with the shot. Does not go in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Bulls call timeout. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Now James.
Get LeBron, get LeBron.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Pippen feeling it out a bit, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Here's San Antonio now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Now O'Neal. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Count the basket.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Outside, SGA. Shoots. Cleared away by Leonard. Now James. Outside Leonard. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Kawhi Leonard.
Shooting
2
two.
shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And here's Pippen. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes advantage. That J is good.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Pippen. Outside, SGA. Missed on the 3. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's Charlotte to start out. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. We've got George. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. SGA with it. Started by Antetokounmpo. That one goes. Count it.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Back to Leonard. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here is James. And they come right back with their own three-pointers.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Pippen.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Durant with it. Now Pippen defending. Durant with the bucket.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Pass to Pippen. Back to James. Launches it, and San Antonio hits again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Fires for 3. Chamberlain passes to Durant. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Durant's got his second basket.
Look at Durant working around the inside defense, getting his shot despite the contest.
James outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there, because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Pass to Leonard. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's George. Oh, solid D from Leonard.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Now Leonard. Here's the 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with the Hornets head coach. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. On target from range.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
James with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. George passes to James. Pippen outside. Back to James. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Charlotte leading by 3. 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. 5 on the clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by San Antonio. It's George on the wing. For 3, James. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking along. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can...
Oh! Huge slam by LeBron!
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Charlotte trailing. Outside, SGA. Now here's Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Check by James. Clock at 4. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
James with the ball. He's got 14. Sinks the tray.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And he lobs it up to the rim. James with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. James passes to Pippen. George outside. No good on the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Leonard. And George with some nice D.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
Durant looking around. Leonard outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Leonard. The 3, Durant. Chamberlain. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's James. Nice work inside from James.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Pass to Wembanyama. Up top, SGA. Check by James. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Chamberlain. Uses the glass on the layup. Chamberlain's got his second basket of the game.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 8-point game. Pass to Leonard. The 3 ball. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. James passes to O'Neal. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Leonard can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 7. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to James. SGA with a steal. 58 seconds left in the first half. Leonard outside. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Leonard.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
James, a screen on Durant. Antetokounmpo outside. SGA against James. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Durant finds Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by SGA. Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the quarter. Antetokounmpo, left side. That's a nice defense there to win the quarter. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Spurs. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
San Antonio leading by 5. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Wembanyama out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Hornets 5. Outside Durant, pass to Leonard. Here's Chamberlain. Outside for Wembanyama. Tries again. Again, Charlotte.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Chamberlain's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Pippen, pass to James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Back to SGA. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Pippen. Still no points. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Back to Leonard. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. 10 points for him.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Here's James. Kicks it to George. It's stolen by SGA. Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead. James with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Durant against George. Leonard outside. Now Wembanyama. Outside Durant. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And passing is something Durant has really worked on. And you see the results with the sweet dime right there.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes.
Pippen, pass to James.
2 minutes.
They set the screen. Inside. Pippen outside. 4 on the clock. To end the drought. Physical play by LeBron inside. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And it's San Antonio's ball. They lead by 1. James, a screen on SGA. James, left side.
Hey, who's watching now?
Shot clock at 5. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Leonard. From deep, SGA. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pippen, pass to James. And here's Pippen. No points so far. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Leonard against George. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's SGA. Paul George pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 4 of 11 tonight. George finds Antetokounmpo. Pippen outside. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game. And that'll do it for the third quarter. San Antonio on top, leading by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So, on the floor for San Antonio, LeBron James out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Paul George, and it's Pippen in at the point. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Now, that was a clever adjustment. That was a tough shot.
Well, even with a bigger defender on him, he was undeterred.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Hornets trail by 5. Here's Chamberlain, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Antetokounmpo outside. Over Wembanyama. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
Yeah, sometimes even Giannis needs help. The play gets him all the room he needs to strike.
SGA passes to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
The Spurs call time. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to San Antonio's coach address his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Pippen, the pass to James. And there's a pick. Antetokounmpo, left side. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Leonard. Back to SGA. George against Leonard. Three-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 6. And here's Pippen. Here's Antetokounmpo. James outside. Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Now Durant fires the 3. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
James outside, lets loose for 3. Wembanyama rips down the board.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's Leonard. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
James outside. Puts one up from 19. Another chance. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
One side.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Hornets trail by 6. Leonard looking over the floor. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Spurs lead by 6. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. LeBron from 12 feet out. Cash.
Making it look easy. LeBron just so comfortable from that range.
Here's Leonard. It's tipped. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. James against Durant. Durant with the rebound. And so Durant will bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 8. Here's Wembanyama. Shoots it up. George is there for the rebound.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
James outside. Shakes him. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And they'll get another chance. 6 to shoot. George fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. Here's Charlotte.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LeBron James.